what's going on? This Rapha-El De La Ghetto, born J Vance. Just want to talk to you about some stuff I've been seeing. First of all, I don't rehearse none of my recordings or anything like that. I feel that if you are genuine about what you're talking about and you really feel what you're saying, you just say it out loud. So if I do say anything that I don't pronounce something the right way or whatever it may be, it's just that it's unrehearsed. So if you don't know about me, you can look around online. I've been around for about 3.5 years talking about making money online and training different individuals. And the year before that, actually getting involved with internet marketing. Now, a lot of people see tons of different things online and they get confused what internet marketing may be. They might think that internet marketing is going to meetings and handing out flyers and getting involved with a pyramid and all types of stuff. And I've been trying to tell people for years, it's not 99% of what you see. A lot of that is just fat, just like anything else. But my story is pretty much, I'm from the New York City area. I grew up poor. Well, I say average poor because you didn't have everything. We just had enough, and I seen a lot of different things growing up, illegal activities growing up. I wasn't a saint. I never had the silver spoon. When I got out of high school, I went to the military because I didn't really want to stay around the area and get involved in trouble and stuff like that. I always thought different from my peers. My peers that was running around, and I felt like we'd get locked up if we do certain things. So I left, got into the military. I never liked the military. I felt like it wasn't for me, but I signed a contract, so I did what I had to do. When I came home, I had saved a lot of money up from being in the military, and at this time I was married, I had a son, and I decided to get into the music industry, which I was doing stuff overseas anyway in the music industry, but just overseas style. And I came home, wanted this big dream and everything else. I got involved, and I put up a lot of money, had my first show with Def Jam, Murder Inc. and all this stuff. And we had September 11th. I ended up losing all my money, ended up going bankrupt, and just lost. Then I moved down to Orlando, Florida, try to pick back up the pace and get away from the New York City area. And ended up having 53 jobs in 13 months. I was scrambling, running around, doing a lot of different stuff. I tell people all the time I had every type of job you can have. From your refrigerator repairer to your in-home salesperson. I was doing it all. So after going through all that in Orlando, I decided to come back. Because I had a house that I had bought when I was in the military, and I was renting it out to a lady who passed away, and then I decided to sell it. Thought I was going to get 12 grand. I forgot that I had liens on the house, so I ended up getting 3 grand. But I still decided to start a magazine. I had Mike Magazine. I did that for about 2 years hard, and I had progress, but it really wasn't no money. And I was doing other things to actually keep the magazine afloat. All the way up from Milwaukee to down south of Florida, and doing things. You hustling, running around, and end up starting shooting videos. And did 25 videos worldwide, all the way from Cincinnati to Hawaii to Germany, you name it. I was running around, and then also doing promotions and stuff. When I got to Hawaii, I decided to call it quits because I'm kind of like seeing that the music industry is more of a smoke and mirror situation. Like I'm a real person, so every time I got involved with a lot of things in the music industry, I was just like, man, this is not the way. This is kind of the people that's involved with this is not what I like. And the money was a cap on it, especially with the industry going down. I always looked at trends and looked at what's going on. I never was the type of person that lived in it now. I always looked at the future. So I got out of the music industry, jumped online. My first 6 months, I did great. I did real great. I made a lot of money, and then I got involved with getting off of what I usually do in internet marketing. I started trying different things, and I'm getting scammed for 30 grand, which is well documented. I had videos about this back in the day. Get a credit partner to co-sign for a $10 million loan, and at that time I was thinking I was going to shoot a movie and do some stuff, and it ended up being a big scam. Lost money, and then I spent a lot of money moving into a nice Eastside River spot in Manhattan, and then I was helping my family out. And it was strange, I made a lot of money. But I ended up being back to being broke again because I didn't have a foundation to understand how to spend money and things of that nature. And then I got back in the internet market, made a lot of money, and then I just thought about it like, a lot of people is just like me. They don't understand how to make money online. and they don't understand how to keep money. They see different things. It's like smoke and mirrors, like I said earlier. Flashy light. You see things and you want to attain it, but it's really the wrong avenue in the first place. So back in 2009, early February, I got on World Star. I started talking about making money online, and a lot of people was interested. Started training people on something smaller, just to get people's minds right. Grew. Then I seen a lot of people jump on World Star and start copying me and trying to imitate, and I left it alone. Then started developing different things on my own, like different businesses. And through all that time, I was traveling. Like, I got videos up. You see, I'm in UK. I'm in, you name it. I'm all over. Staying in Hawaii. Hawaii is my best spot, and getting a spot out there, going back and forth, even getting a spot in California, a spot in Florida, a spot in New York, of course, and just traveling, living, and doing things I like to do. And then I developed the money lesson, which made a lot of money for individuals out there. We did a lot of numbers, which was teaching people how to start their own online marketing company. And then I kind of fell back. I say stuff here and there, but it's usually people that's successful with my training that put videos out. And I usually try to talk to people, because I've been giving out my cell phone for the past 3 years, the same number, for anybody that want to ask me questions or text me or whatever. And I just try to find out what people at. And I'm noticing that, okay, one is a money factor. Two, it's what they don't understand that can be possible. You've been programmed to feel that if somebody offers you something online, it's fake, or there's only this way of making money online, or these type of people only making money. For example, people from the inner city, and what I observe, we usually tend to think that the only people that are really making money are people that are doing stuff in the music industry. And it's really a lottery. If you think about it, it's a small circle of people that are actually succeeding in the music industry. You maybe have 3 to 10 new artists make it and be successful a year, if that, out of over 40 million people. So the odds are just crazy. But people still tend to think that they're going to be the next ones to make it, because you have dreams, which is fine, but a lot of times we fail because we don't deal with reality. All right. Another thing is, we think the streets is the best way. Me being a person that ran the streets, did all types of stuff, but a lot of that we feel is legit. But you can get so much time taken away from your life for something so little. And most people in jail will tell you they wish they had a McDonald's job, paying, and they can go home to their loved ones and live their life. It's not what you think it is. So that's another thing that we fall for. And another thing I want to say, and it might be controversial when I say this, is college. I don't have nothing against college, but I feel like a lot of people go to college for the wrong reasons. Reason why I went to the military, because I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I didn't want to take the same route that everybody was doing, just go to college and then maybe something will happen. College system is good for the experience, but it's teaching you how to work a job. In your mind, you're an entrepreneur. That's why you want to be something where you own something. You get a degree, and pretty much nobody's getting a job anymore. The jobs are going overseas and going all different places. So those 3 things, to me, is what's holding a lot of people behind. Nowadays, in 2012, they're not succeeding. And once again, because a lot of people might look at this and say, oh, you're talking about college, but if you think about it, I know so many people who got degrees that can't get a job. People who are struggling in college can't pay for tuition and things of that nature, or can't pay to just live on their own, because it's not a system where it's actually trying to help you benefit as much as you think it is. So what do you have left in 2012? You have the internet. Now, I preach to people that the internet, to me, is the key to your success, because you can deal with millions upon millions of people worldwide on different levels, and there's different ways to get involved with the internet and make money. You don't have to be the smartest person in the world. A lot of times it takes these factors: is focus, determination, and patience. And then another main factor is somebody that's teaching you, somebody that's willing to teach you, somebody that's been through it. They always say to people, you should get a mentor. If you get a mentor, you'll go ahead and succeed. And look, I never look back, and I made tons of money. I'm actually happy. I'm independent. I don't do anything else. Now, after 4.5 years of being online, traveling, helping a lot of people succeed, like Chad Arrington, who went from being unemployed to getting a job offer for $69,000 a year. Somebody like Shamika, who had no idea of how to make money online, and I showed her several things, and she went and had somebody offer her several $1,000s to work with her in the first 4 days. And someone like Cedric, who got a big deal in his 3rd month after being involved with me and learning, and got a deal for $10,000. And somebody like Darvell, who's actually in the Air Force, was overseas and came back to Oklahoma and did $4,000 in 1 day. These people are involved with something that is bigger. And with bigger, I mean they dealing with me. Look, I don't know your situation. I don't know what you're going through. But just email me. Email me at raphaeldelaguerto.com and let me know where you stand at. Because everybody has different levels of learning how to get involved with something. You might be successful already. You might have no success. You might be fed up. And we could just communicate. Because like I said, I've been giving out my number for the past 3.5 years. You can't find nothing online about me being negative as far as anything in a scammy nature, which I feel that you shouldn't do anyway, especially to your peers. And I'd rather help. So I have different things I could train you on, but it's better for me to know where you stand at. So email me at raphaeldelaguerto.com, and I'll go ahead and we'll communicate, and we'll figure some things out, and I'll let you know where I stand at. Alright?